Hey guys and gals, Malkuth1974 back at you with another episode of our Space Engineer Survivor series. And as you can see, I'm using the ship that we just captured last episode. This is me, Malkuth, your friendly neighborhood engineer. Anyways, so yeah, let's talk about this ship for a second. Let's put my HUD back on. So I've repaired it. I've done a few modifications to it. We'll see some more. I've actually added a remote control block in here. I've reattached the antenna, which is way back here. I put a connector over here. Now, the problem. So the problem with the ship is that it wasn't very survivor friendly. And what I mean by survivor friendly is that it wasn't really made to do anything for the player. So all the cargo within the actual ship is not connected through connectors or anything. The only thing that was connected was the large reactor that we saw last time, and that's where these tubes came through. I've done some modifications, so this goes to the large reactor. That's, just a few meters that way. But yeah, the rest of the ships, like all of these and all of these, there is a cargo container here, but it's not connected to anything. I haven't had time to do every single part of the vessel, but yeah, it's a problem. So let's take a look at some of the other modifications I have actually made. First thing I did is I took out that old style door. Now that door was cool, but it wasn't set up for a airtight seal, so I actually pulled it out and I put these airtight seal doors in here to help out. I've also actually ripped a lot of the room out and made it bigger for we'd have a nice big hangar bay right here, and I've added 2 jump drives to it. I still have to get these things all fixed up and done. If we go in the back, this also had no batteries, believe it or not. Oh, there's the hacking computer still. So I got batteries that, they're not actually installed yet. That's the one thing that kind of stinks, is that the welders can't reach this deep, I don't believe. We'll have to see if we can get that fixed. But yeah, so that's installed there. So this is the engine room. We come back up through here. I could go down. You can go down this too if you want. And these are doors. I've actually installed airtight doors. My 2 methods, like I've always used, well, I've been using lately. And this is going to be, let me put a light on. This is going to be the flight deck, and I'll have stuff installed in here pretty soon. I really like this ship. I mean, it's a cool ship. What is this thing? Is this another hyperdrive? I didn't even know this was here. Or is that an engine? It's possibly just an engine. I bet that's what it is. Yeah, it's probably an engine. Okay. Yeah, so this could be the flight deck. Yeah, these are engines. And, well, that's going to be cool. So, yeah, it's a nice thing. So, like, these cargo bays are not connected to anything. At least this one isn't yet. I haven't got as far to get these ones connected yet. And we come up over here. So yeah, so today's mission, I would like to kind of take this out for a test ride, and it's going to bring our new little vessel here. This vessel's is basically it's a planetary lander. That's why it has these atmospheric thrusters on here. We are going to the alien planet, which will be cool, but first we actually need to work on this vessel a little bit more. So I'm going to get it over here to the welders, and we'll see what happens. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've done a bunch of welding on it. I don't know how much it's welded. This thing is actually hard to weld with this system. And I'm just going to kind of park it back. Hopefully connect it to the station without breaking anything. And we'll just get it all nice and Ready to go. Gotta bring it in. I'm remote controlling it, by the way, if you guys are wondering how this is working. Let me go like this. Wow, I actually kind of went, went pretty far away on that one, didn't I? Remote access. By the way, I've named it the Yorktown because it reminds me of an aircraft carrier. And I was thinking of like World War II style American carriers when I thought about it, because it's actually, it's mainly a carrier. But hopefully, once I get it all finished, what the plan is to make it my ultimate exploration vessel. I'd like to start doing a lot of exploration, like looking around for ruins and things like that, which means we'll have to go out on sabbaticals and stuff like that, through ore mines and stuff like that. I'd like to find natural stuff, not other types of stuff, like abandoned ships and stuff. I don't know if there's a mod that has the radar stuff where you can actually find that stuff, but oh, I'm a little bit far away. It's hard to judge the distance when you're doing this. There we go. The 9 should connect it right up. Oh boy, guys. Alright, so I believe I got this all settled now. I even hooked up oxygen generators and oxygen tanks to this thing. We can do the next step here in a second. But right now, I want to show you guys how everything is connected, if I can actually go the right way. One thing I do want to look at is a lot of times Tim will fill this up. Yeah, it did. So a large reactor has to have Tim, uranium, and we'll put 100 in it. That should work. Tim, uranium 100. 100, yeah. So you just want to, I got every reactor that I have that hooks up to the station has to have that sort of control method in it. I got the batteries working. A lot of them I had to actually, I keep dying. It's dying for weird reasons. Yeah, so I had to build these by hand, most of them. That's still in here. So the one thing I did want to check is if we are airtight or not. I'm not going to spend a whole heck of a lot of time on this if it's not, but we'll find out here. Right now, this is the only ship we have in here. Alright, so G, let's look for a vent. Let me grab a vent. I have no cargo in here. Okay, that's not good. Let's go down here. Let me grab a couple different things here. That has no connection yet. I actually want to pull that out and move it over to this side. Like that. One thing, let's just do that real quick. Well, there's a lot of stuff in it. I don't really have a whole lot of time to mess with that, so we won't mess with it. So that means this one's not connected either. Alright, so let's see. This should be connected to the vent, so 8. Oh, is that the small ship vent? Yeah, it is. Darn it. Vent. Air vent, yep. Alright. Here we go. Bring it up, pop it. You know why? Because I had the small one selected when I did that, so I didn't actually get the parts I needed. Such a goofy gooba. A lot of work to do on this ship. Not quite ready for prime time, but it's enough to bring us a little bit closer with that shuttlecraft to the alien planet where we can land and do stuff. There we go. I would say We are not quite pressurized yet. Unless it's set to deep compression. No. Max. Yep, so it says room pressure not pressurized. I'll have to worry about that some other time. Let's get on the way to where we go. There's probably a hole. Oh, I know what it is. I think I already figured it out. That probably doesn't help. But we come down here. Come down this way. Aha! Doors are still open. There we go. How are we doing now? Yes, that's what it was. So we do have... Ow. We do have air. This thing is just going to take forever to fill this place. Because it's really not... It's really not set to do anything. Can I put another one? Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's go to the cockpit. And we will start our jump preparations. Let me get that all set up and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, let's actually just disconnect from the station here. So we'll have to lock, unlock. Not that way. There we go. Swing her around to the planet. We're not actually facing the right way. The front end is actually this right here. Alright, so we're actually pretty close to this thing. That's a pretty interesting spot that we can go to. So let's go to... I set it up. I set the jump drive on control 2. We got 2 jump drives. But I'm pretty... Does this have a... No, it don't. Alright. I was just curious if it had a quicker way to do that, but it doesn't. So let me just kind of get this down. Alright, so 2%. We'll try jumping at 2, see if we get anywhere. So that will actually get us close. So let's pop it up to 3%. Nope. 4%. So at 4%, we will jump into natural gravity. So at 3%, we will not. Let me save the game. Save as 6. We'll update it to 7. And we'll jump. It will only bring us 29.39 kilometers, which is fine. Let's see how good this thing can jump. Alright. Looks like everything stayed in one piece. We are much closer to that. We're 29 kilometers away from the station. I don't know how far we are actually away from the planet there. But we'll find out in a little bit. So let's get out of here. One thing I do want to make sure that we do have... So this is the one with the cargo in it, right? Let's make sure I have enough supplies to actually do this. Alright guys, before I waste too much more time, let's get onto that. Let's get going. Let's get along. Let me decompress this. Helmet on. Well, that means that the oxygen is full, so that's not going to work for us. We'd lose all that. Bye-bye. And let's get this thing started up. Really, do I have... Ah, this has oxygen, that's right. Alright, so let's get engines on. I didn't really close up the back because, I mean, I originally planned to have like I could stand in here, like it could be like a shelter when we go to the planet, but I didn't really feel like finishing it completely, so yeah, that's just the way it is. Let's connector on connect. Get us out of here. All right. We are almost on the way. We can move away from this humongous thing compared to what this is. Oh, there we go. This thing's very twitchy too. Not much I can do about it. So I have my hydrogen tanks showing. I have ores. What I have for ores on here. I have my stop time, my stop distance, my reactors, and that should do it. So we're gonna head for that. Looks like a lake right there. See how that goes. I'll keep an eye on my my gravity there. So there's no gravity, etc., etc. This thing isn't all that fast off of this, so I really don't want to use the hydrogen engines, but I'm hoping that's all snow that's around there. I'm not 100% sure, but let's turn my hydrogens on. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, so that used quite a bit up. We don't really want to keep doing that. Do I actually have all my engines on? Yes, I do. That's good. Yeah, so I only actually have 4 of those. I have 4 in the front. No, actually, I have 4 in the front. Plus my hydrogen. Interesting. So, I'm going to get closer to the planet, and once we get going, I'll bring us back. Alright, guys, I am back. And this thing is actually working very well. The atmospheric thrusters are doing very well. But what I do notice is that there's something over here. And we can't quite pick it up what it is. It's not showing up on my HUD and my radar. I just see like a glimmer of something over there. But I'm not really sure what it could actually be. So I'm going to kind of fly close to it. But I'm not going to fly too close to it. I'm going to still see if my computer system actually picks this up in a few seconds here. Let's see what happens. Come on. Come on. What is that? It looks like a base of some sort. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa, that's not good. What in the world? It looks like we stumbled on a pirate base of some sort. I've really never seen anything like that before. Okay, let me fly by it. I don't want to... Alright, I want to keep within good measure here. I don't want to actually see him. I'll fly by him. Then we'll turn around and see what happens. Okay. Hydrogen is still doing alright. We're using up quite a bit of it. This does look like a lake, but it's red. I don't have time to think about that, so let's go a little bit over this way, slow down, and then I'll come back at it. There is like a little ridge line over there. I haven't seen any drones yet, which is good, so maybe it's not launching drones at us. So if I can get on the other side of that ridge line, I might be able to kind of plan some sort of action to maybe investigate this base. We still have the Yorktown up in space, but we weren't really prepared for this kind of encounter. So yeah, that's definitely a base. It's definitely armed, but I'm out of range of its systems here. So let me get behind this ridge over here and see what we can do. Alright. I want to be actually on the other side of the ridge. I don't want the base. The base sees me, but I don't want the... Basically, I want the ridge between me and him, and then we'll do a little investigation here. I also have to plan for any contingency plans that might actually pop up. I did bring enough supplies, like oxygen tanks and hydrogen tanks, to build a little makeshift base here if we want to actually launch an attack against these guys. Yeah, so yeah, see, I don't see any drones, so not very worried about the drones right now. I It should have launched them by now. Again, sometimes these things launch things and sometimes they don't. Maybe they're not home. Maybe it's an abandoned base. I never actually took a shot from them, so I'm not sure. So I'm just going to lay this down here. And I'm going to see what happens here. Kind of put ourselves down. There we go. Alright, so let me plan on... I'll be right back. I'm going to kind of decide what I'm going to do here. Okay, so there are drones. And I wasn't paying attention, and I was kind of looking into the... Okay, bad things are happening right now. So, okay, now there's stuff flying. Oh, no crap. Now there's stuff flying. Okay, I'm getting out of here, and I'm going to go behind the ship, and I'm going to try to get some supplies and stuff. Oh, they already put a hole in it. Darn it. Okay, why is this guy? Who is this guy coming? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, I can see my own flashes going by me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. He's not shooting at me, though. Oh, maybe they took out his gun. Okay, thank God for my guns. Oh, 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 jeez. Okay, don't shoot me. Don't shoot myself. Alright, so... oh, no, why can't I get anything out of the cargo container? Okay, what I really need to do is I really need to set up a medical station on this place before I can respawn in case I get shot. So let me get that down there. Let me have my gun ready. Alright, take this. Take that. Yeah, I don't think he has any guns left. I think my guy is just kind of shooting him apart. Maybe he's going for his... oh, that's... Oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, okay, he's falling. He's falling. He's falling. Oh... Okay, I guess I'm not getting out of here now. Alright, so there's a big, giant ship on top of my ship now. Alright, looks like I'm stuck here now. Oh, come on, get out of my way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There. Well, at this point, I think I need to do... I need to get into... that cargo bay before I can start getting supplies. Okay, so why is this ship inside of my ship? Okay, this must be like some type of glitch or something. Alright, let me just kind of cut through here. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to the cargo container before I can repair it. I don't know exactly what I need to repair it, but I'm sure I'm going to try. I'll get rid of the batteries. We don't really need those. Again, I kind of want to build a, there we go. Now, see, I can't get into it, so it must be damaged. Yeah, I want to get a lot of the stuff that's in here. Okay. Oh, so I need some glass. Look, I'm just going to take everything I can here. Well, I could take the cockpit out. And we'll see what happens then. But until then, next time, guys, this is Malkuth 1974. Out of here.